everybody, Kelly and Connie here from Millennium Place, recreation programmers here, and we are here to run you through a 30-minute exercise program. Low impact for us today, minimal equipment required. All you need today is a couch or a chair. If you have weights in your home, that's perfect, or something that you can lift. I would say between 2 and 3 pounds would be good for us today. You don't need anything else besides that. It's nice to see so many of you. Just grab your water bottle and let's start. So for your warm-up, what I'd like you to do is take a look at the clock and 5 minutes walking around your house. So that can be inside, that can be outside. If that's not possible, then stay in one area and let's walk it out for 5 minutes. Okay, gang, back for a 5-minute walk. That looks good, starting to get warmed up here. Let's take those feet shoulder width apart. Let's open up those arms and let's take that right arm and touch it to the left leg. So reaching down, touch to that foot, nice and slow on the way up, and repeat. And up nice and tall. Stretch out those fingers. We hope everybody's staying healthy, staying active during this time. We sure miss having you guys here. 3, and 2, and 1. Let's lift up that leg. Let's just hold here in a static balance. So focus forward on something that's not moving and hold. And let's switch. Other side. Lifting up that leg. If you need to bring yourself towards your chair or to a wall, try to bring up that knee to 90 degrees. And down. Let's open up those fingers nice and wide. Let's reach forward. Open with the right. Open with the left. Open with the right. Trying to find that end range here. What's your end range here? Reaching those arms. In 3, and 2, and 1. Again, if you need support of the wall or the chair, this is the time that you can do that. Connie will show supporting yourself on the wall. We're going to do a hip opener here. So we're going to lift that knee up, draw a half circle with that knee, and put that foot down. Knee comes up, circles around, and put it down. Up, find that full range of your hip, and put it down. Standing up nice and tall. Smile on your face. You can switch sides each time, or you can do all the reps on the same side. You choose, depending on how your balance is feeling today. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Let's forward fold that stretch, stretching out those hamstrings. And slowly stand that up. Last one here, we're going to do an hourglass stepping pattern. So we're going to keep our feet nice and close together. We're going to step forward in a wide pattern, right, left, and come back to this starting point. So wide step, and back to starting. Now I'm going to reverse it, starting with my left leg, right leg, and back to center. Left leg, right leg, back to start, right leg, left leg, back to start. As you start getting this pattern, I want you to start thinking about increasing your size of your steps. So taking that bigger step forward and back, always to that same spot, and reversing. You can also add a little bit more speed to this. Connie will show a little bit faster here, or stick with me. And pause in the center. Nice job. Take those feet a little bit wider, and we're going to go into some squats. So first action on our squats, send those hips back. Send those hips back. As you start to feel your toes come up from the floor, then you're going to take a seat down. Reach back to that chair. Hands can be in front for counterbalance, and then return all the way straight. If you need to use your chair, or if you need to use the edge of your couch for support, absolutely do that. So reach those hips back, reach, 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 and then bring those feet down, right just like you're going to come to that chair. All the way up and return. All the way up, nice and long. Last 3. And done. Do you feel warmed up? I do. Excellent.
Okay, everybody, we're going to get into our exercises now. So that was a bit of a warm-up. So if you need your chair for any of the options, make sure you keep it by. And we're also going to be using a wall. So if you need a wall, just make sure there's one kind of nearby, or just pause us to go to the wall when we do the wall exercises, and you can do it there and start back up this video, the beauty of virtual classes. Our first one's going to be push-ups. So we're going to go to the wall. I want you guys to make sure your hands are in front of your shoulders, and we're just going to do a simple push-up. So the farther back your feet are, the harder your push-up's going to be. So I'm going to go from right here, my shoulders right in front of my hands, and we're going to go nose. We're going to go nose to the wall and back. Nose. As you can see, your other option is to do it from a chair. So same thing with the chair, just make sure it doesn't slide out from underneath you. So if you're using your chair, have it up against something. And the farther back your feet are, the harder it is. And I want you guys to make sure you're coming as close as you can to those hands. So you don't need to go too far back, but just a nice 90. So you guys can keep going.
Good job, Connie. Keep going.
3, 2, 1 more. Okay, there we go. So that was our last one for that one. So you guys can do this next one standing or seated. So we're going to do these exercises again. So we're not done with the push-up or wall push-up. So we're going to get into near our chair if you want your chair, or standing. So you're going to go opposite elbow towards your knee. So you don't need to actually touch. And then your seated option is here, same thing. So we're going to keep going. I want you guys to engage your core. Shoulders are down and back. So if you guys feel like your shoulders are up, get them down, because we're going opposite knee to opposite elbow, and we're going to engage that core with every step. So here we go. Well, you guys are already going, but I wasn't. Come on, 10. 9, so as close as you can. If you're just here, that's okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, come on you guys, last 2, 1 more, okay. Okay, you guys can shake those arms out. Okay, so we've got push-ups, we've got abs, and so we're going to go for legs. So this next one, I'm going to give you guys an option, okay? We're going to go for lunges, but here's your first one. You're just going to go ahead and back. Alternate legs. Ahead and back. And if you're comfortable, you can go a little lower. Okay? So as low as you want. And your option for modified, if you want to hold on to the arm of your couch for balance, go ahead. So here we go. We're going for lunges. So remember, you have an option here, just little steps, but you know, enough to change your center of gravity to get that weight into the front foot. You're trying to push back up through your heels. You guys can go at your own speed, so you don't need to go at mine and Kelly's speed. You can go faster or slower. You can go lower into it or not as far. So we're going to keep going. Let's go 6, 5, chest is up, 4, 3 more, come on, last one, and other side. Okay, you guys can shake that out. So we're going to give our legs a leg break. We're going to go to the wall for our push-ups. Okay, so we're going to go to our chair or our wall, so we're going to go do those same ones again. We're going for 15. Keep going, you guys. You should be around 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Okay, you guys can shake that out. Your arms should be good. So remember, you guys can pause us and take a drink of water whenever you want. We won't have our feelings hurt, but don't forget to drink that water. So our next one, we're going to go back to those arms up. So you guys want to have elbows up, shoulder height, and we're going to go opposite knee, opposite elbow. So we're here. You have the option to sit. Okay, you guys, you're doing awesome. Keep going. Shoulders down and back. Don't let those elbows drop too low. Get that twist in there and try and get that knee up. You want to feel the crunch. Okay, 8, 7, 5, 3, and last one, 1. Okay, shake that out. Whew. Okay, and we're going back for our lunges. We're going to do 12 on each leg, so you guys can kind of pick how low you want to go based on knowing that, okay? So here we go. 1, 2. You guys look so good. 3. 4. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe. See how perfect Kelly's lunge is? 8, 9, 10. Come on, 2 more per leg. Last one. Okay. One more round of those 3 and we're going back to Kelly. So just one more, you guys. Hold in there. 12 push-ups. And remember, if you need a break for water or whatever reason, pause us and take a break. We're just not taking a break during the show because the show doesn't end. Okay, here we go. 12 push-ups. 12. 10. 9. 8. 7. 5. 3. 2, and 1. Okay, we're back. Last round of standing crunches or seated. So your arms are up, elbows are shoulder height, and we want to get the twist in and the crunch. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Okay, last one. We're going for our lunges. Whew. Are you guys ready? 12 lunges, last one. Here we go. 1, 2. Make sure that weight's through the front heel. You guys are taking a step right in front of you, and that front knee is not way over your toe. What are we doing now? 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Oh, okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm warm. Back to you, Kelly.
Thanks, Connie. Okay, gang, we're going to start now with the lateral stepping pattern. So make sure that you have some space where you can move side to side. So if you have to move to a different space, do that right now. But if you're fine, we're going to do some lateral steps. So the key on here is when I step with my left leg, I'm going to step with my left leg, my right leg just comes near it. So it's not coming in front of it, it's not coming behind it, so we're avoiding to ever have a trip. So we're going to take a step with the left, and right leg comes near. Left leg step, right leg together. One more, left and right. Head back the other direction. Right, and then left, right, and then left, right, and then left. Second time through, let's bend the knees a little bit. So I like to call this one picking up the laundry. Step with the left, pick up that laundry, bring the right leg together. Step with the left, pick up that laundry, bring that right leg together. Step with the left, pick up that laundry, bring the right leg together. And opposite side, finish it off. Right leg step, pick up that laundry, left leg together. Right leg step, pick up that laundry, and again, right leg step, left leg together, and pick up that laundry. Nice job. Okay, gang, now I want you to grab your weights if you have them. We're going to show it without weights, but if you have weights or something, soup cans, filled water bottles, just make sure that they're the same or approximate same weight. We're going to take it forward, grabbing 2 weights or no weight. We're going to bring it forward like we're having a beach ball. So arms around that beach ball, eyes are looking forward, and we are going to exhale and lift up in 2. Inhale, bring it back down. So nothing is happening with the back. I'm not coming up like this, just my arms are moving. So up in 2, and down in 2. Up in 2, down in 2. Very important, as Connie's demonstrating here, eyes are looking forward, squeezing those shoulder blades as you get up to the top. Like you have a sponge in there, squeezing those shoulder blades, and then bringing it down. Very nice. In 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. On this next one, we're going to do some calf raises. So if you want to bring yourself towards your wall, or back to your chair, or to the edge of your couch for extra support, we're going to come up on our toes on this one. Come up on our toes, lifting at the same time, and nice and slow down. So up in 2, down in 2, up in 2, and down in 2. That was a little fast. up and 2, down and 2. At the top, it's a little bit of a pause, up and 2, and down and 2. If you need a little bit of an extra challenge on this one, you can hold on to those weights if you have them, or you can do this as a single. So you can lift up with one foot and down, up and down, or keep it here, up and down. In 3 and 2. Nice job. And last one. We're going to repeat it again doing those side steps. So side steps again. Because of physical distancing on this one, then I'm just going to do this one so we can maintain our proper distance away from each other. So on those side steps, again forward, if you want to hold on to those weights, absolutely grab them, or those weighted objects that you have. We're going to pick up that laundry. So step with the left, pick up that laundry, bring the right leg in. Step with the left, pick up that laundry, right leg in. Step with the left, pick up that laundry, right leg in. And repeat. So as we're feeling a little bit stronger here, we can take that bend a little bit deeper. And we can also go a little bit faster. So you decide what is best for you today. If you need a couple extra reps on here, you can go a couple more times, but if this is fine for you, then we'll just stop here. Grab those weights. We're going to go back into those flies again. So we're going to hinge at the hips forward. Eyes are looking ahead of us here. We're going to squeeze up into 1, 2, down 2. Nice, slow and controlled, working into that back. Again, as we can see from Connie's form, that she's not moving anything else except her arms. Back is staying nice and straight. Eyes are looking forward. She has a smile on her face. We're so excited to be able to bring this to you guys today. And 12 reps on here is good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice job. Calf raise time. So again, if you need your chair or support of an object or the wall, again, if you want to hold on to those weights, you certainly can. Up with 2 and down. Connie is showing more a challenging option here, coming up with 1, and she's got her weights there, so making things a little bit more challenging that calf muscle as well as challenging our balance. Up and down, nice and slow, pause at that top, and all the way down. Nice job, gang. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Third time repeat here on our circuit. Going back to those side steps. Again, you're choosing your option, moving on to level 3 here. You can take it nice and low, so you're coming down and really scooping that laundry. You can stay nice and tall still, coming across. Whatever's going to work for you and the space that you have. If you have less space, you might need to not do as many reps. Again, if you want to hold those weights that you have, perfect. If you're picking up that laundry, or maybe you're picking up some leaves this weekend with the weather being nice, get to see all the work that you didn't do in the fall, or your neighbor's leaves blew onto your yard after you had just done yours. So if you need a few extra reps on here, that's up to you, but just depends on how you're feeling. Third set of our back flies. So again, grab those weights, tilt it forward, lifting up and down. Third set here, if you want a little bit of a challenge, let's change our foot position here. So if we take one leg back into more of a lunge position here, Connie's going to demonstrate here. So coming up, this is going to be more challenging in that split stance. At any point in time, if you have weights at home and you want to put them down, if they're feeling too heavy for you, or if you need to pause the video to get something heavier, and switch legs. 5 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice job. Third set here of those calf raises. Again, bring yourself to something if you need that extra support. Connie's showing the option of the single leg coming up. Sorry, I'm going to show the option with the single leg. If you're doing single leg, we'll do 10 reps on each side before you switch. If you're doing both legs, you can stick to that 12 to 15 range. Make sure you're pausing at the top and down. Nice job, and shake that out. Very nice, everyone. Do you put away your equipment? We're going to...
Okay, so we've got about 5 minutes left to stretch. So if you guys have your chair, you can do a seated stretch. Kelly will demo. And if you want to stand, you can do a standing stretch. So kind of all cool down. If not, you guys can pause the video here, go for another couple minute walk around your house if you want to start stretching in a bit more cool down. But if not, we're going to get started right now. So our first one here, we're just going to go heel in front, hips back. If you're on the chair, heel in front, and you're just going to lean forward. So we're going for that hamstring stretch. So you should feel it on the back of your thigh here, maybe a little bit behind your knee. Toe is up. So do this, of course. Okay, and you guys can hold it there. So it shouldn't hurt, it should feel like a stretch. So if it's hurting a bit too much, you guys can just like lean off it a bit. Okay, we're going to switch sides, other leg. So same thing, you can come back up. Other leg's going to go in front, hips back. If you're seated, hips back on your chair, you're going to lean forward, toe up. So you're going to push that butt back as you stand here. Same thing there, so you don't want to be too curved in. And you want to feel it on the back of that thigh. Okay, so you guys, that should feel nice there. Same thing as before, shouldn't hurt. Okay, so we're going to come back up. We're going to go for a hip flexor stretch. So if you're standing, you're just going to take a fairly large step back. You're going to go straight down, and I want you to feel like you're tucking your hip under. So you should feel it right along there. If you're on the chair, just like Kelly, so you can put one foot that you're sitting on the edge, one foot can go underneath the chair, or you can have your leg beside it. As long as you feel the stretch in front here, you can do whatever option suits you. There you go. How's your workout, Connie?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic. How's your guys' workout? Sounds like fantastic. Okay, we're going to switch legs, other side. So other foot goes back. If you're standing, you just go down and tuck those hips under. You should feel in the front of the other leg. Same with if you're seated. So this is mine and Kelly's first video. We would love to hear your guys' feedback.
Yep, we sure would.
We would love it. So if you want to send us an email, because we are currently working from home, so our phones won't be answered. You guys can come back up. Okay, so from here we're going to put one foot up for our glute stretch. Seated is easier, but if you really want to stand, you can go figure 4, so across, and then bend into it. Kelly's sitting. I'm not going to stand here squatting the whole time, but you guys can if you want. But yeah, so if you guys have any other content you're dying to see us post, or any questions, or anything, it can be anything, throw us an email. So my email is I'm going to tell you it, but it's also going to be written. So it's connie.connolly@strathcona.ca. So that's CONNIE, switch legs, .CONNELLY @strathcona.ca. Oh, and if you guys didn't see me switch legs, you can switch legs right now. So this is a glute stretch. You should feel it just back there in your hip. Let's see our time. Okay, one more leg. Once you guys can go to the wall, we'll put your toe up on the wall, and you can bring your hips towards the wall so you feel that calf stretch. So from the side, if you were up on a wall right here, it looks like this. Awesome. You guys are doing great. Switch sides. Other leg. Okay, and we're going to go for a quick arm stretch. So we'll bring that one arm across the front. You have the seated or standing, thumb up. Reach as far as you can to one side, and you can hold it there with the other arm. So this is a stretch for the side of your shoulder. I guess it's the back. But it's on the side right now. Okay, we'll go other arm all the way across in front, and you guys can pull that arm closer to you. Okay, and last but not least, arms down. So shoulders down and back, reaching your hands as low as you can. Don't move your shoulder. We're going to drop our ear down. So you should feel that nice stretch on this side of your, the opposite side that you're stretching. Okay, back to center, other side. Make sure those shoulders stay down. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again soon. Virtual high five to everybody.